Hello guys. How are we all doing today? Hopefully we're doing good. Alright, today we get to finally play the update for Star Rail. We get to play 4.3 and we get to I get to watch Blade die today. Possibly. Well, there's a high chance that he will. So that's gonna be fun. So this update's mostly going to be focused on Blade, some of the other plot-related stuff to Planarcadia. I believe we're also talking about Himiko as well. And then afterwards, we're going to look at the leaks for 4.0 because they have the leaks for the fake characters for the second half of the collab. And they also have Himiko's as well. So we're going to look at that just because it seems interesting. Also because like Himiko's literally has just a mech in it. I just want to see if she actually gets to use it. That'd be kind of cool. But then also there's like fate related stuff, so that too. Hey Mira, I want to play a game. It's called, what's it called? Guess who's going to whack a Seochi? It's okay. Am I gonna be emotionally sad that like my like OG guy that I liked at the beginning of this game literally gets what he wanted, like after all this entire time, and hopefully after he dies he becomes a guy who actually wants to live? Maybe. I'll be like, there's like a part of me that's just like, he's been saying this for this long and it hasn't happened yet where he's like actually died. I feel like I'm gonna get a bit emotional that he actually is gonna like do that. But I know for the benefit of everyone that he'll turn out a lot better after, so it's like, hopefully he'll be good. But yeah. We don't need to view recap. We all played the game. We don't need the recap. No, Boo, what do you mean? Pause, Boo. Well, I'm sorry. We missed the broadcast. No, we don't need to listen to the broadcast. The broadcast happens every single time I walk into that room. I don't need to listen to it, man. It's the same thing. Well, you get the broadcast anyway. True. I just get a different type of broadcast. $100 later. Nice, we got a 100 streak. Let's go. Also, I'm so happy that Blade works in the Asheville team, so it's great. So I can just put them together in the same team, so it's very fun. However, getting the stats he needs is a pain in the butt, meaning my relics are gonna have to either be... They will be, I did my best, and I'll get as close as to the appropriate stat number I need. But if it's not 100% and it's like 70 to 80%, I'll take it. Because I'm not a min-max person, man. I am a little upset that I had to do like 100 pulls and then an additional 70 pulls just to get Blade and also his light cone. Usually I get 50-50, but I lost my 50-50 to like Welt, which isn't bad, but it's like I haven't lost a 50-50 in like Star Rail in so long. considering the fact like I pulled so many characters back to back during Amphorius, I'm like, damn. But excuse me, I'm like choking on like nothing, on like air. But I have been pulling a lot in my other gacha games, so I think some of my luck went into that. Like I pulled an FGO, I pulled in one of my web gacha games, I also pulled I desperately pulled for Love in Deep Space, because literally I pulled when there was like an hour left on the banner, which I ended up getting, but I had to grind like nobody's business, so that was fun. But yeah, my luck kind of fine. But yeah, Blade, Asheville, or Akron, depending who main DPS, Treeby, and Unicorn. I assume, yeah, are the usual setups. Yeah. Well, I don't have Hyacinth, so Danhan gets to be. Oh, you know what? You know, it's even better. The fact that I don't have Hyacinth means I get to put Danhan on the team. That means the trio get to be together. Literally, like last update, the trio showed up to Yao Guang. And literally it's just Blade, Asheville, and Danhang. Boom! I have them on the team together. And then Treby's just there. I don't know why in my brain I'm just like jokes dads and then like children. Each of them get one, and I'm just like, here, watch the children. So funny. I know, I've seen some people do like the team like what was it? Blade, Acheron, Welt, and Ashvale. But the thing is, I don't have Acheron, so I can't do that funny ass team. I mean, I could probably do that. I just need to like, I could just have a different support, because then Asheville can just be the DPS. But then like, I think having Acheron in that team is the point of that team, so not having it is kind of weird. But yeah. If you only had Jingyuan and Suicide Ice Girl for the original Lofu trio. I do have them. I have Jingyuan. I also have Suicide Ice Girl, because I wanted to have her for the longest time with OG Blade, because I had the Suicide team. And then it wasn't until like, I think just before Panaconi started, I pulled her. But I don't remember if I finished building. I'm pretty sure I finished building her. I just never got to use her very often in terms of like main content stuff. I feel like I pulled her, unless I'm wrong. I'm gonna check, but I'm pretty sure I did. Unless I'm just fabricating this in my head that I have her, but I remember pulling her, I swear. Because I was like, oh, I'll pull her finally. I pulled her, and then I was like, okay, I'll build her. But then I didn't really end up using her a whole lot. In terms of like main story content. Jinyu 100% sure I have. Jinyu, yeah.
だいたいあの司会の二人組、マンガンテレビにいたんじゃなかった？あんたのこと散々けなしてたくせに、自分のところで問題が起こった途端、あっさり転職しちゃってさ。はあ、それもそっか。この世界に来て、うちもこういうのに慣れてきちゃったよ。あん
Nobody needs to disappear for a bit. Be back in like 10 to 15 minutes. Alright. I'll be here. Don't touch anything, you war crime starter. I am not a war crime starter. How dare you call me that? How dare you? Recalls 1999. Hey, nobody decides to put a big sign in the caution tape and tells me not to touch. If you don't tell me not to touch it, I will just touch it. And even if I don't touch it, you still didn't put the caution tape or the sign, man. Gotta put it there. Hello, Popa. How are you? You are doing good. We're playing Star Rail today. I am the happies because I pulled for Mortanic's Blade. My OG man! He gets a new version. I'm so happy. I've never been this happy. Having your OG man get like literally get a new version of him. Other than like outside like the Astral Express. I'm just like, let's go. I'm happy. Living the dream, lol. Yes, I am. Because I feel like Astral Express makes sense because main squad gets updated versions of themselves, so it makes sense. But he's the only person so far outside of the Astral Express who has a new version, which I'm happy.
ひえちゃんがそのグラフィエって人に警告してほしいって言った内容が問題だよね。絶滅大君の気弱が戻ってきたって。
Oh yeah, that is true! Stupid ass Lord Ravager! Curse you, destruction! Get the frick out of here! Get out! I've had enough of your tomfoolery! I've had to deal with this literally in Amphoreas. Get out! I hate you all!
うちらってどうしてこうついてないんだろう。バカンスって言っても何か起きるだろうなって思ってたけど、まさかまた絶滅大君に出くわす羽目になるなんて、いくらなんでもハードすぎるよ。絶滅大君、それからひえちゃんのお願いにジンの体に封じられた出骨の血肉、あとは進行中の幻月遊戯も、なんか解決しなきゃいけない厄介事が一気に増えた気がしない？卵でジャグリングを披露する大道芸人の気分。うっかりしたら卵が全部割れちゃうみたいな。ねえ、大丈夫？ごめん、いきなりあれこれ聞きすぎちゃったね。うちの動揺まで伝わっちゃいそうだし。
I do the big thinking. I gotta big brain something to make my life easier, man. Too many things going on at once.
片付けないといけない問題が一気に増えた。次は何をすればいいんだろう。いや、一日中戦い漬けだったし、まずはどこかに座って一息入れないとね。
I'm gonna sleep here and sit on this. Bro, I literally have a bed. I should just sleep on my bed.
ほらベルト、疲れてるだろうし、もうちょっと寝かせてあげましょう。疲れたわよね。バカンスのつもりで訪れた場所でまたこんな戦いが始まるなんて思わなかったわ。
God, I don't want. She says this, and I'm like, bro, you don't even know the half of it. I just don't want to deal with this shite.
七死人のたびにトラブルはつきものだけど、今回はさすがにちょっときついね。
今のあんたを見てると列車が再出発したばかりの頃を思い出すわ。あの頃列車にはパムと私しかいなくて、毎日手一杯で途方に暮れてた。高校日誌に一つ一つ問題を記録していくしかなかったの。ある世界の座標を修正する必要があるとか、跳躍システムにエラーが出たとか、製図の上の座標のように無数の問題がびっしりと並んでて。
Man, I love how our vacation turned into one problem, two problems, and then like 10 bajillion problems. And then I'm just like, Jesus Christ.
あの頃は
Let me go back to my
いずれ西急
vacation.
列車が絶滅対空のように恐ろしい存在に立ち向かうなんて思いもしなかった。だけど今こうしてその問題に直面してみると、不思議ときっとあんたやみんながいてくれるおかげね。これまでの旅ですでに2度も絶滅対空に打ち勝ってきたんだし、私を導いてくれた七死人が出発前にこんな話をしてくれたわ。歩き続けてさえいれば、はるかに高く乗り越えられないように見えた壁も、いつか過ぎ去り背後の景色になっていく。そして現月遊戯を通じて、あんたがみんなに信頼され頼りにされる柱になるところを見てきたし、テレビタワーでの宣言も聞かせてもらった。私はあんたを心から誇りに思うわ。だから昔の話をしたいと思ってるの。15年前の約束の話を。ええ、15年前私はある人物と約束したの。月が再び満ちる頃に故郷へ戻り、彼女に会いに行く。そしてその時にはこの借り物の命をただの1秒だって無駄にしてないことと、全てを託せる旅の仲間を見つけたことを報告するって。私の旅立ちの物語をみんなと共有したいの。とても長い物語だから、何しろ私の過去の記憶がたくさん詰まってるんだもの。それにどうせならあの時列車を修理した場所にみんなを連れて行って、そこでゆっくり語りたいと思ってるのよ。
じゃあ約束だね。私が絵の世界から戻るのをコーヒーを入れて、シャラップにコーヒーを入れさせて待ってて。みんなでゆっくり話を聞くから。
ええ、そうそう、その絵の世界の件だけど、大体のところは美月ちゃんから聞いたわ。比叡さんの頼みはただの杞憂からのものじゃないでしょう。銀狼もあの絶滅対空が動き出したのを目撃したようだし、アーカイブの記録とカンパニーの調査によれば、貴弱による侵攻は通常100年単位で行われるものらしいわ。彼に侵入された星々は例外なく、最後は不測の事態によって滅亡し、
yes, we call this literally a last update. the knowledge is coming
仮
back.
に1000年前グラフィエが絵の世界を作った理由が鬼弱によるアハトピア侵略を防ぐためだったとしたら、今回幻月遊戯を利用して起こされたこの災いは鬼弱が侵略を再開したことを示してるのかしら。そう、その点も不思議なのよね。一族の歴史を紐解いても私たちが長命種の末裔だなんてどこにも書かれてないわ。むしろその逆、風化の呪いのせいで私の一族は普通の人よりも短命なはずなのよ。それが今も存命だなんて、先祖の身に何があったのかしら。私もグラフィエが想像した絵の中の次元界、それが
Love
果た
when
し
the
て
game just
ど
says
れほどの
here,
広さなのか。
click, you get information
その全貌
dump.
を知る
Thank you,
者はい
I
ないわ。
appreciate it.
今から140年以上前、スターピースカンパニーが絵の世界を引き上げた時も現実に再現されたのはその中の一部だけ。そしてそれが現在の二層楽園の土台になってるの。グラフィエは巨大な海面をキャンバスに優越の力を借りることで世界を絵に収めるという奇跡を成し遂げたそうだけど、だとすれば彼女は鬼弱をよく知ってるだけじゃなく、きっと優越のアイオンが権限する様も目にしたんでしょうね。グラフィエについての伝説は数えきれないほどあるけど、どれも真偽は
My
定かじ
brain
ゃない。
keeps spacing out, I don't know
それら
why.
の中で疑いようのない事実は2つだけ。一つは人土時代、彼女は外界天魔の軍団に対抗するため無数の現像生命を創造したということ。もう
I
一
see
つ
the
は
word for antimatter
ある
legion, I'm
現
like,
実遊戯の終わりに
gross.
絵の世界を切
All
り開
the
き
all the not fun people,
残され
man.
た文明と生命をその中に隠したことよ。そう考えると彼女は鬼弱をよく知ってるだけじゃなく、きっと優越のアイオンが権限する様も目にしたんでしょうね。いい質問ね。今の二層楽園でグラフィエや絵の世界について一番詳しい人を挙げるなら、カンパニーから派遣されたパールさんじゃないかしら。彼女ならきっと何かしら手がかりを持ってるはずよ。話を聞ければおのずと次に進むべき方向も見えてくるでしょう。ああ、それと高校将軍があんたに会いに来てるわ。何でも内密に話がしたいそうよ。わからないけど手土産にって先週の灯汁を渡されたわ。あまり待たせてもいけないからまずは会って話を聞いてきなさい。終わったらパーティー車両で合流しましょう。これからどうするつもりかはその時に聞かせてちょうだい。
こんにちは、自由の君。私は仲裁者である比叡さんがこの災いをもたらした満願を懲らしめてくれることを期待していたのだけど、君は違う回答を示してみせた。まさか君が彼女を倒してしまうなんてね。数えきれないほどの命を呪怨の苦しみから救ってくれたこと、低級天将として感謝させてちょうだい。これから話すのは比叡さんがルール違反を覚悟で教えてくれたことなの。だからどうか内密にくれぐれも列車の外へ漏らさないようにね。 アハトピアの内側には貪欲のウロボロスが封印されている。
Huh? Oh, God. Hey, where's Ashvale? As I look towards him, what do you mean? What do you mean the snake man, the person is... Well, it's not a snake, I guess it's like a... It looks like a worm with mouths. Why is it here? Ashvale, what did you do? Not to say that it's you who perhaps had done it, but you're the only person and the only guy around here that I know. I'm back. Oh, you know, it's technically a Leviathan. You're right, sorry. My point still is, why is it here? Why is it... Ugh.
あら、もしかして貪欲について聞いたことないの？本当に？考えてみれば、誰でも聞いたことがある話ってわけでもないのかしら。祖は渇望と鈍色を司る古の神。古獣から進化したアイオーンで、本来なら過疎として大敵名簿にも載るはずだった最悪よ。
Leviathan is curvy, true. Just, I can picture like a scary Leviathan and it just opens its mouth and does the curvy face and the curvy sucking
けれ
sound.
ど、祖が姿を消したのはあまりにも遠い過去のこと。先週同盟も祖の痕跡を観測したことはなく、過疎として認定することもなかった。もちろん、わざわざ痕跡を見つけ出そうと躍起にならなくても、祖を表す異名は数多くある。天才の獣、群生を飲む者、虚空の食。それらの名を聞けば十分想像できるでしょう。うごめく曲で星々を砕き、決して満たされぬ腹の中へと飲み込む姿。祖はまさにそんな存在なのよ。
Aeon history lesson, true.
一説によれば、祖が最後に姿を見せたのは宇宙の公害の時代。
Everyone is like dealing with a swarm disaster. God, fuck this thing. You know when someone points, you know when the class knows that there's this one person that's just a pain in the butt. And it's consistently the same guy and everyone can just agree upon that this one guy just makes problems and issues for everyone no matter who it is. Like, everyone just looks at Swarm, and it's just like, yup, that's just the problem for everyone. And I hate it. Brought to you by Yagwang. True.
長きにわたって姿を消していた祖が、まさかこの星に封印されていたなんて、一体誰が想像できたっていうのかしら。実際のところは誰にもわからない。けれど、祖がここにいるという情報だけで、貴弱がこの世界を狙う理由としては十分じゃない？
Idea, what Nobu?
それなりに恐ろしい話をしたつもりだけど、全然動揺していないよね。
Honestly, I feel like this is normal after I had to deal with world-ending suffering in Amphoria, so it's fine.
さすが自由の君といったところかしら。鉄母の最悪を生き延びたのも納得ね。運命がどん底まで落ち込んだのなら、そこからは好転すると決まっている。だから危機とはすなわち天気でもあるのよ。
What if the propagation only became a problem because of abundance? Then I start pointing fingers at people. That's what it's gonna happen. Start pointing fingers at people and I'm not gonna like anything that happens.
危険な方法なのは間違いないけれどね。この提案にはジンも乗り気だったみたいで、彼は絵の世界を抜けて 貪欲を探し出す準備に取り掛かっているそうよ。君もこれから絵の世界へ向かうんでしょ。占いの結果はダとリの間で揺れ動き、天地背きてそのこと同じとの火事が出た。つまり君たちは違う道を行くけれど必ずどこかで交わるということよ。葬儀か冒険か、九死一生の苦難を超え出骨の血肉を引き剥がして戦士の
Alright,
大
let me
敵を
let me
治す
change
の
my
か、
clothes and get ready for the
それと
funeral
も
I'm
恩
gonna
衆
bring the
のすべてを
casket
断つ戻らぬ人につくことになるのか。
before this man decides to
す
come
べては
back.
彼次第ね。彼は私の提案に賛同したけれど、
How?
もう
I
一
hit
人
my
の性
elbow
格ハンター
on
のお
the
嬢さん
table.
には随分反対されたのよ。賭け？私はこれが賭けだとは思ってないかな。君も私も誰かにかけられるチップでもなければ振られるばかりのサイでもない。私たちはただ人の力を心から信じているだけ。自分を信じ、仲間たちが天だって支えられると信じているの。そう信じることが君がマンガンを倒す原動力になり、私がこの世界にとどまるたった一つの理由になっている。私の目的は何も変わらない。優越を私の課に引き込み、この大凶をひっくり返したい。鬼弱の不意打ちへの対策についても考えはあるけれど、今はまだ人手が足りなくて。この遊戯の締めくくり、優越に捧げる奇跡とし
Sorry,
て
I just had to take a breath for a moment and think about all the bullshit I'm gonna have to deal with. Mostly just because I'm thinking about the Lord Ravager or Ravager, and I'm just like, bruh, this is shit. Everything else is like, sure, character plot or related to the main story, but like otherwise, oh. Like normally propagation as a concept isn't inherently bad. It's what all living species do, but what if abundance provided too much food, a place where a species can thrive, only they thrive too much in a place that lacked natural predators, and they became the predator by multiplying faster than their death rate. Isn't that just invasive species in the wild, man? Also, I want to check, do I have her? Yeah, I do! But what is this crappy ass build? Does she need crit rate and crit damage? Why is her build so crap? Let me Google this for a minute. I don't think she needs. I'm pretty sure she needs crit rate, crit damage. Isn't she like just a regular DPS? She needs that shit. Why is it so bad? Did I just never finish doing this? Like, actually, open character guide. Well, it's an A, so it's gotta be used. It's very generally okay. What does she need? Let me look. Okay. Yeah, she needs. Yeah, regular crit damage, 40 to 50. Crit damage 150 or above, HP 6000, and then 135. Yeah, what the fuck? And these stats are crap. They're not even close. Okay, her HP is fine. Is her speed even fine? Her speed is fine. So the crit rate and crit damage is the only problem. We're not even at 50. Yeah, we're not even at the 1-to-2 ratio. She needs just 150. What the fuck? Hello, app. Thank you for the raid. I really appreciate it. Hopefully you are doing good. I'm kind of trying to figure out what happened to my character because she is not built properly. You're fine. You're regular. Do you even have the right main stats? That's a good question. Where is she? I literally had her and then I moved. Okay, hold on a minute. I have the page up so I can just look. That's right. Okay, my rolling is just bad. That's right. This is right. This is right. Yeah. Everything is right. It's just my rolls are just really bad. The main stats are correct. My stat roll spread is just really bad. So I guess that's the reason why it's not that great, because the spread is just not that good. Also, it's been a while since I've looked at. Speaking of these characters, I have not looked at this. No, looked at this guy. Okay, his crit damage is not the appropriate amount. His attack is fine. His speed is not fast enough. He needs to be faster. Bruh. It doesn't matter anyways. I don't have Blade built yet. Well, I don't have Mortanix built anyways. What's happening? Is everyone having a meeting without me? What's up?
もちろん列車がまた一つ難関を乗り越えたお祝いじゃ。お前たちの冒険は全部聞いたぞ。
ああ、簡単なものだが、こういうことは形式より気持ちが大事だろう。満願の陰謀をくじいた君の功績は疑いようがない。二層楽園の住民やメディアが君をどう評するかとは関係なしに、俺たちが君を祝いたかったんだ。
そうだよ。だってあんたはあの楽勝天人とかいうのを量産した黒幕を倒したんでしょ。あんたの活躍を見られなかったのは残念だけど、炭鉱から話を聞いただけでもすっごくワクワクしたんだから。
お前のおかげでジンが出骨の血肉と決別するための新たな可能性が見つかった。
No.
礼を言う。
Bro, it's okay. I literally got to watch you two hold hands, so I'm pretty happy. I am not happy about the Lord Ravager, but you know, that's, you only can get so many wins on a given day, I guess.
グラスを持って。この楽園を守るために戦うすべての人々に、それから私たちにも、たとえこの先絶滅大軍のどんな陰謀が待ち受けようと、列車はいつまでも星空を走り続けると信じて。
みんなありがとう。みんながいてくれるおかげで私は勇気を持って未来に立ち向かえる。みんなにもらったこの力をこれからの旅にも持っていくよ。乾杯。
来たか。ちょうどお前の話
A
をして
very
いたところだ。
long time no see. Milkshmal, let's go! It has been a long time. Welcome. Hello. How are you doing? You're doing good. It's been a long time since I've seen you. And we're doing Star Rail stuff. I'm so happy. Today's a good day for me playing this game. Well, mostly it is, other than side things happening, but yes. Let's go. Small lives.
そうだ。
Yes. Very great. How's life been? I don't know what's the appropriate thing to ask. Have you been very busy? What's up?
今回の二層楽
I'm
園
trying
の
to
旅
be
が
like
初め
we
てだ
need
ろ
to catch up.
お前
It's
は
been
現
like
月遊戯の
ages.
参加者となり、俺は執念深い敵とも友とも言えぬ相手と再会した。美月は食べて遊んで休日を見事に満喫していた。
ストップ。なんでうちは食べて遊んでただけになってるの？ちゃんと漫画もたくさん買ってるんだから。未知の世界の文化に触れて現地の人や風土を味わうついでに自分で充電とセルフケアまで上手にこなすなんてさすがうち。ねえ、あんたもそう思うでしょ？
こうして
Do
立
not
ち止まっ
drag
て
me
気づ
into
いた
your
が、
guys' arguments.
俺はもっとお前
People,
たちを気にかけるべきだった
talk
か
it
も
out
しれない。
yourselves.
そうだよ。むしろうちらは炭鉱の方が心配だもん。
A lot of stuff happened. I won
ジンは
some
高校将
track
軍からの提
events,
案を受
ran
け入
some
れた。
marathons. That's the
あるいは
reason
そ
I
れは
disappeared
彼が過
for
去の
this
因
long.
縁や
Oh, I
工場の呪いを
see.
振り切
We've
り、
been
自分のために
we've
何
been
かしよう
prepping
と
for the
決意したこ
marathon.
とを
We've
意味
been
する
doing
の
the
かもしれない。
marathons. That's
彼
cool.
が歩もうとしているのは
Yeah,
九
I
死に
I
一生を
cannot
得
run
る
a
ような
marathon.
険しい道だ。
It's
な
more
らば
like I
同
can't
行を
put
と
my
申してた
mindset
が
to do
断ら
that.
れた。
I'm pretty sure if I
ここから
could,
は
I could
俺もこ
probably
の世界に目を向けなく
try
ては。
as best I can to do it, but like I can't get into the headspace of doing it in the first place.
高校将軍から要請があった。俺とベルトさんは防衛体制を固めるための準備に取り掛かる。
実はうちも忙しくなりそうなんだ。品津さんがパブで貴弱の手がかりを探るのに仲間が必要なんだって。たっぷり休憩は取ったし、そろそろ体を動かさなくちゃと思って一緒に行くことにしたの。
Damn. Why is everyone splitting up? Okay, I understand Welt and Don Hung with Yao Guang. But I'm surprised that March volunteered for Ashvale. Will you pull for Gilgamesh? I will get him E2. I'll get him for free because you can either pick him for free or get E2 Archer if you haven't pulled Archer in the banner since the first part of the collab. I'm usually the type of person who just wants to own the character. Unless I like that character that much, then I will pull for multiple copies, but generally I'm pretty satisfied with just owning the characters. And even if I think there's only one character, even like all the characters that I do like in this game and in other Hoyo games, there's only one character I've actually pulled multiple copies for, and he's not even like a 5-star character. Which I'm just like, then I don't know if that tells me that I really don't like the other people as much as I think I do, or that update for that character was just bang, like really good. From what we're gonna talk about this later, Bilshmal. We're gonna look at the links and stuff for animations and stuff like that, but from what I can tell is that Gilgamesh works with like Saber if you have her. She'll if you have her, sorry. He also works with a couple of other characters as well. Like Mortanix Blade that just came out. They work well together as well. or at least based on the leaks of teams so far. I know Rin works with Archer. I don't know if she works well with other characters that is not Fate related. So we'll have to see about that one. But for me, I think I'm more like, because I'm getting Gilgamesh for free because I'm getting using my free pull to do that. I'm kind of trying to wait to see how they're gonna, what is the, like, I guess what they're doing with Rin. Like, just because we have her animations and we know what path she is, we can generally guess what she's doing. My problem with Rin is that I don't want to purely get her for only, I guess, Archer, and if she works well with other Fate characters only, because that's a very small minority group of characters that I already don't play a whole lot. And to pull another character just for that minority, not to say that I couldn't, because I have done that before, but I am just not, I just don't feel like it is very necessary for me this time for this collab. Like, I really want like a support that I can use just very frequently in a lot more teams. But not to say that it's not nice for people who want to pull for her or anything like that. Basically, Schmal disappeared because Mirai Noodle Legs can't keep up, and them being here is just because they lapped Mirai a full round around the... That is true, no, that is true. If you get Rin, you can do Archer, Rin, Sparkle, and Trevi. That is true, but like I said, I don't want to pull Rin just for Archer, just because, like, I barely use that team to begin with. And I also got Archer for free anyways. So, like, I'm pretty okay with not pulling Rin. Because so far, in terms of the leaks, it doesn't seem like she's good with any other team but with Archer. And the only person I've seen so far that has a lot between those two is for Gil, because, like, other than with Saber, he can work with some other characters outside of outside of the Fate characters. So then there's a bit more options there. But I think it's also partially because he's a free character, and if you don't make him usable with like other characters, then I guess it's kind of like not that great. But I don't know. I shrug my shoulders. Who knows? You can also swap Trevi for any other skill guzzler, like Ambiver, because allegedly she also boosts total skill points like Archer and Sparkle. I see. It's okay. You know what I've realized so far? I just want the free men in this collab. I don't want to have to pull for the woman. That's what this is. Pulling for the women? Nah. I just want all the free men that are coming out for this collab. I am, though, very sad that, like, who is not a playable character. So this is like the first time in my entire life of like liking this character, is that like I want him to live normally and not die, because his memo's just dying all the time. This time I actually just want him to die, just so then I can have some comfort knowing that that is the reason why he's not a playable character, because other than him dying, the story not focusing and bringing back, I guess, the characters from the part 1 of the collab, or because of mechanical issues that we can't figure out how to balance him for transitioning from like FGO to like Star Rail, which I think that's a bit of a, I don't know, Like, I'm pretty sure they can figure something out. Like, the only problem, honestly... Oh, hi, Ashville. Oh my god.
つまりあの女は出骨を連れて貪欲の体内に飛び込めって言ったってこと？
Oh, do I get a wholesome conversation between people? This is so... Do I get this? Okay, anyways, let me finish my rant before we get into this, because then I'm gonna want to comment on what I'm watching. Like, other than, like, who's, like, gay bulk having possible, potential insta-kill, like, you can just, like, make, like, you could just make it like FGO. The fact that you have to first, roll to possibly get the insta-kill or not, and then roll the percentage of can you actually even get it. That means you have to do 2 rolls, and if your rolling is bad, like me, I never get it anyways, even though it exists. Like, also you don't have to make it an insta-kill, like lore-wise, yeah, it's supposed to do that, but like, I don't know how technical people want to be, considering the fact Rin's ult is like, not what I guess other people thought it was gonna be, but we'll, like I said, we'll talk about that later when we actually have that. But still, remember the Rail War mini event after story? Imagine they threw in Ku as a limited time earn through Rail War character. If they do, I am grinding that shit again like there's no tomorrow. But they haven't announced that, so I doubt that they will, considering they already announced like Rin and Gilgamesh. Like, I don't think that they wouldn't tell you that, because that seems a bit BS that they wait that long. I don't have hopes. Which I also was gonna ask you guys, because I don't know in terms of like how popular people are in terms of FGO characters online, because honestly, if you look in the right nook and cranny, any character could be decently popular on the internet if you try really hard. Like, because a lot of people are telling me it's like, oh, like they picked these characters specifically for the fake collab because these characters are all very popular and they're all in like one, like, because it's for Unlimited Blade Works, they're all in one anime together, so they're like, they picked all the popular characters. And I'm just like, I know like Rin's popular. Like, I'm not gonna mention like Archer, Saber, and Gil because I know that they are. But, like, I know Rin's popular. I just didn't think Rin was that popular. Because, like, not to say that I don't think Ku is popular. Because, like, I've been told that I have a base taste in liking him. So for someone to tell me I have a base taste in liking him, he has to be popular to some degree. Or, you know, like, a decent amount of people like him. Because you can't say that without that happening. So, like, either, like, Ku is, like, a underrated like character, or, like, I just haven't found that many people who liked him. Or maybe he's just not liked as much in terms of, I guess, popularity as Rin. Because, like, I see a lot of people in, like, the comments for, like, the collab being like, why isn't this guy a playable character? And I'm just like, I don't know, man. I can't tell if you're saying it because it's like, it doesn't make sense, or are you just like, are you saying this because you like this character? So, like, I don't know. I would like to think that he's somewhat decently popular. Somewhat. Because things that people tell me do not make sense otherwise. But yeah. Well, I can tell that. Anyways, back to back to Silver Wolf and Blade. Silver Wolf's not very happy about the plan. So there's that.
あと、これ私とジンの話だよね。なんでついてきたの？
まあまあ、お別れの挨拶をしたらすぐ行くから。ちゃんとした葬儀ね。僕流に言うなら盛大な幕引きってところだ。
I still think it's so weird that Asheville and Blade know each other. Like, God, this is like, when I found this out, like, I was partially like, who, what the fuck? You know each other? But also like, oh, the universe loves me. Because like my OG man and one of my recently liked men know each other. It's like, it's so good. It's like full circle around. But also I'm like, damn. Haha. Sedge.
そんなのどっちでもいい。
Wow. You know what? I think it's real funny that like that people do fan art of the Celeron Hunters as like a family, and like Kafka's like the mom, Blade's like the dad, and then you have like the children as like as Firefly and Silver Wolf. Like literally, I was just like thinking like this is like literally a conversation between a dad and a daughter, and the daughter's like, I don't like what you're doing, man. Don't do this shit. And the father's like, I have to do this because it's for everyone's good and for your own good. And the daughter's like, no, that's just BS. So funny. So Mirai, well, I don't remember which specific survey year it was, but the last anniversary survey for most popular male servant, who made it top? Oh my god, this man made it top 3. Wait. Damn. I do have a base taste then. To some degree. Damn. It'd be interesting to figure out what survey year and then compare the most recent survey year one and see where he is now. But damn, I'm assuming Gil is probably up there, so he's either probably in the top 3, so then which then he's either first or second, or in the top 10. I don't know who would be like first or second or top 3. There's lots of options, but I don't know. I'm gonna put my money on Gil even though I don't like him.
私が気にしてるのは、ジンは死ぬしかないのかってこと。
See? Exactly. Silver Wolf's like, bruh, why does my dad have to go through this shit? That's not fair. I just want this guy to live. No. Silver Wolf, I'm gonna tell you right now. Asking this guy to live right now is not that great. He has to die first, and then he can live after.
狼ちゃん、一つ助言をしよう。生きるも死ぬも彼の問題だ。これだけは誰かが勝手に決めるべきじゃない。
降りた。
Found it. Oh, you found it, Nobu?
いや、海鳥が岩に降りた。ただの鉄で作られた剣で不死の運命は断ち切れない。あの古獣は出骨を死に至らしめる数少ない存在だ。
後世の人々はこう語るだろう。主命の罪人は大義のために命を賭して忌み物と共に深淵へと落ちていったと。
2023 and
俺はお前が言うほど高潔なものではない。
oh, sorry, 2023. Sorry, 2000. 2023 and 2024. Oh, that's not that long ago. It's only 2026. Damn. That's actually not that long ago. Like I said, it's only 2026. 2023 and 2024. It's only like 3 or 4 years ago. Dang. Actually ranked 4th 2 years consecutively. 4th is not bad. I was gonna say he ranked top 3. Damn it. Damn, like that's good. Top 4 is still really good. Like just below top 3. It's great. It's good. And specifically Lancer form. Let's go. I thought you were actually gonna say literally like a older year, like probably like around the year that like Unlimited Blade Works came out, Because I was like, oh, then it makes sense because usually, like, anime makes game, you know, more interesting because then you have the people watching it wanting to play the game or vote or whatever based on that stuff happening or whatever. It's like the same thing for like manga popularity polls. Like, other than like the overall like characters that are popular, regardless of like where the story is at that moment during like the survey, those are like the same people. And then the other characters kind of fluctuate depending on like where the story's at. But yeah. Dang. Wait, can you tell me who's the top 3? I'm just curious. Have they done one for 2025 or 2026 for popularity poll? I'm assuming they're gonna wait a little longer for that. What? Damn! Asheville's literally walked up to Blade and just said, join us in the Galaxy Range. Can you imagine Blade being part of the Galaxy Rangers? That would be weird. Wow, okay. Why are we dissing my man like this?
Ah, やはりオタクは生まれながらの巡回レンジャーだ。ならこれ以上僕からは何も言うまい。
ねえ、本当にいいの？
Oh my god, she's actually sad and worried. Like, did you hear how she said that? You could hear it in her voice. Literally, that's me. That's me. Being like, do you have to? I know it's for the beneficiary of everyone because we get rid of Shuhu, but like also at the same time, you get what you want. And maybe you'll be a better guy who wants to live, but at the same time, like, nah, I don't want. Damn, Blade. That's... Bro, Asheville, I would like to know why Veracity is there. Can I just quickly ask you if you know anything? Because, like, I feel like, you know, might have some clues, but maybe not the exact reason. Oberon, Tez, and Muramasa in that order. Oh, interesting. Okay, actually, you know what? Fair enough. I too also like Tez. Maybe not for the same reasons because I don't know too much about him other than like the stuff I've been generally told. Muramasa makes sense. Maybe I will get a reason to like him more other than his OST and his ult. Maybe by the end of Shimotsu. Oberon, I'm kind of surprised. Maybe it's because I just don't know much about him. Also because, like, I own him, I just don't use him, so I shrug my shoulders, man.
アッハの頭をボールにして蹴りたがるやつなんて他にいないでしょ。
Oh, okay, yeah, they're just confirming about Lord Ravager. Okay.
というわけだからそろそろ本業の方を片付けないといけない。
絶滅大君の調査なんて生きて帰れる仕事じゃなさそう。
もちろん報酬は弾んでもらうさ。
生きて受け取れるといいね。
Bear in mind, they're the GP survey. That is true. Yeah. EN doesn't usually have a survey. But like sometimes, I don't know for FGO how much the discrepancy is for like liking characters in that game. But at least for like mangas, it's pretty, depending on what series you're talking about, that does like surveys for popular characters in general. Usually they're pretty close in similarities, or at least like the very popular characters are, so who knows. It's okay, I will take it. Lancer is like 4th, 2 years. I'll take it, man. So like, let's go. Yeah, like what the fuck? Why is this man like ranked top 4 in survey not too long ago by the Japanese server, and literally the collab's like, nah, no. And like I said, if this man doesn't die, they better give me a better reason. I will write that tweet to Hoyo and to FGO and be like, why didn't you make this guy a playable ass character? I will do it. Like, I need to know. Also, I never checked if it was looks or battle. Okay, because I was like, if it's looks or mechanical wise in the game, that's 2 different things, definitely. Also, I am getting distracted, so I don't think we'll get very far.
いっつもか。私と2人になると何も言わない。
言わなくても分かっているだろう。海鳥が飛んでいった。俺たちもそろそろ行こう。
二層楽園という世界の内に眠る恐ろしきもの、その名はウロボロス。
Wait, but why? Why is it here? How did it get here in the first place? In my brain, I'm like, this doesn't make sense. There's no way that this thing just ends up here. Who did this? But also, like, I kind of guessed it partially because of, like, what was it? The same update that Ashvale came out when we fought the robot pom-pom. Like, when we got sucked in, that hole in the middle had teeth and like a mouth, and I was just like, if this isn't Barassi, I don't know what it is, but like, dang.
貪欲は宇宙の公害の後姿を消し、それから琥珀期が700以上も過ぎた今まで
I still don't know how long that is, but I'm going to just say it's a long time. Ready for more lore? Yes, I'm ready for the lore dump.
噂でその名前が上がるのも500年前の出来事が最後よ。
虚構歴史学者はウロボロスはその頃に見守られながら銀河の果てに潜み、再び舞い戻る日を静かに待っていると主張しています。
聞いたことある。ただ私が聞いた話では銀河の果てじゃなくてピアポイントだったけどね。彼ら曰く孫悟は上辺を取り繕う仮面に過ぎず、カンパニーは貪欲を信仰する勢力だそうよ。
有機生命体は空想を好むものです。彼らはこうも言います。ルイス・フレミングは富のアイオンになろうと目論み、凡人院は原子博士の手先、市場開拓部に至っては壊滅と手を組み正確の流通を黙認していると。あげればキリがありませんが、将軍であればその真偽を見極められると信じています。
I keep whacking my hand onto my desk for no reason. Oh. Oh, so before when we were here, I was being literally lured into veracity, like actually in itself. I just thought because we're like dealing with Astral, we're talking about veracity. I was just like, haha, this can't be actually it, right? That's just a coincidence. No, it's not. That is one big mouse. And I don't want to get near there. Come here, Mirai. Enter my belly. No! I don't want to be here.
この古獣が目覚めれば楽園は一瞬にして破滅するでしょうね。
現時点では仮説ですが、封印されているあの残骸はウロボロスの抜け殻である可能性が高いです。ここにある理由も優越とどのような関わりがあるのかも定かではありませんが、
You're not gonna tell me how or why? Great.
アイオーンの残骸は無視できない脅威です。古獣の災いを再び世に招くわけにはいきません。
ええ、私がここに来たのもそのためよ。そろそろ二人の七死人が到着する頃でしょう。うん、ちょうどね。
高校将軍の指示通り、二層楽園の十数箇所に沈め物を配置してきた。
ありがとう。これだけ迅速に配置できたのも、
If it weren't for Asheville stopping you at the little last step, you would have been an Aeon's piece of candy. That is true.
これで陰と陽が合わさり、子孫も揃った。
Okay, so this isn't like
最後の陣の目を埋め
the
れば
Aeon completely. It's just like it's a fragment of it.
実
But
行
still not
公演
good.
は完成する。
異例の心眼を用いてあらゆる可能性を捉える巨大な網を編む。本当に覚悟ができたのか。
出骨が打たれたにもかかわらず、主張は消えるどころか鮮明になっている。考えれば考えるほど、そのうごめく死体が元凶としか思えない。
息つく暇もないな。楽園の地脈は元より弱っていたが、今や古木の封印まで緩み始めている。比叡という人物が眠っている間、誰かが彼女に代わって見張る必要がありそうだ。
でも守りに徹するのは遵守のやり方じゃない。餌食になりたくないなら狩る側にならないと。
まさか自ら貪欲の意外を鎮めるために出向くつもりなのか。
まさか上楽天君でさえあの獣の抜け殻を封じるために北条の剣木の力を借りたのよ。神と肩を並べようだなんて傲慢な考えはない。今日ここに来たのはアイオンをどうにかするためじゃなくて、狙いは小物。絶滅大君鬼弱。この北海は彼のためのものよ。
Yes.
目的は不明
I
で
don't
すが、
want to talk about this guy.
鬼弱は裏で遊戯の邪魔をしています。彼と貪欲について私たちはほとんど何も知りません。しかし偶然、ある親切な市民から情報が寄せられました。
ウロボロスの侵害はアハトピアにある。そうですね。沈黙とは一種の肯定です。似た反応はこれまでに数多く目
Oh
にしてきま
yeah,
し
we
た。
saw this at the end of last update.
あなたが最初に気づくこと自体は驚くことではありません。弾丸には当時あなたもいましたから。気づく確率は 24% ありました。
それはいささか低すぎでは。少なくとも9割でしょう。
ですがこれは理解できません。仮説を検証する方法はいくらでもありますが、あなたが選んだのは最も異常なものです。警備を突破しビルに侵入してまで私と対峙する目的は何ですか？
対峙ではなく警告に来たんです。治安官があなたに会いに来る理由は一つしかありません。今は誰もが幻月遊戯に夢中ですが、超常現象管理局は別の場所を注視しています。
例えば新たな出現魔事件が解決した場所でしょうか？
その通りです。事件の主な関係者はレイメイジャー4人、七死人3人、探偵1人、治安官1人ですが、つい先ほど現場から10人目の足跡が見つかりました。
意図的に残されたものと調査で判明したそうですね。明らかな挑発です。
優越を壊滅させようとする大君が招かれざる客として現れた。二層楽園は言うまでもなく、
problems to
彼
deal
が
with.
念入
I
りに選んだ
cannot
舞
be
台なん
bothered
でし
to
ょう。
do all these things to
北条
fix
を
my
そそのか
problem.
して舞台に上がらせたのだって決して気まぐれなんかじゃないはず。
ああ、今は出骨の血肉の処理が最優先だ。他の者の手に渡って再び災いをもたらすことがないようにな。
だが鬼弱が次にどう動くかにも気を配る必要がある。
そこでこの巨大な網の出番よ。星全体が演算の軌跡に組み込まれた時、無限の可能性が全て見えるようになるでしょう。
Sorry, I was stretching for a little bit.
そうなれば彼は足跡を残したくなくなるはず。
最後に一つ、絶滅大君はなぜ事件の現場を訪れたのでしょうか？何か企んでいるのか、それともただのいたずら？
そういうことは専門家に任せましょう。忘れないで、私たちにはじっとしていられない探偵がいるのよ。あまたの変数が積み重なって天秤をこっちに傾けてくれるといいんだけどね。
こうして遠方に旅立つゴンドラは出港しました。ワールドエンドで優越は再び貪欲に宣戦布告したのです。ギャッギャッギャッ、貧弱な人間ども。ウロボロスが大きな口を開けました。この口を満たせる者がいたら褒美にこの舌をくれてやろう。愚者の羊飼いは彗星を取ってきましたが、それは貪欲の歯の隙間を埋めることさえできませんでした。バーテンダーのブラーチは酒蔵を開けましたが、ソはうたた寝を始めてしまいました。では未着は？彼は貪欲に駆け寄り、ソの耳元で寒いジョークを言いました。貪欲はまるまる15拍機も考え込んだ末、ついに笑い出しました。未着は両手を広げてこう言いました。ほら、その口を笑い声で で満たしてやったぞ。
それで
貪欲はこう言いました。よくもバカにしてくれたな。そう言うと大きな口を開けて未着をぐちゃぐちゃに噛み砕いてしまいました。
嘘でしょ？
本当ですよ。勉強熱心な聴講生さん。他の話も聞きたければ皆さんとも交流してみてくださいね。
貪欲と貴弱のこと調べに来たのに3歳児しか信じなそうな話しか聞けなかったね。
とはいえ火のないところに煙は立たない。どれだけ真実が含まれてると思うかはオタク次第だ。
少なくとも9割は作り話でしょ。
1割でも真実なら十分さ。結構人がいるな。話を聞いてみよう。
Oh, the click buttons. Also, I love how I get to be on trail again. It's so fun. A clue. I have to read. Bro, I'm like slightly bit tired. I cannot read right now if you're telling me I need a clue. You don't have to read. Yeah, I realized. I thought it was reading and I was like, no.
じゃあ筆箱はスカスカ？
おや、よくお分かりで。私たちは同志だったようですね。字が読めない愚者はたくさん見てきましたが、私たちのように勉強を好む愚者は珍しいですよ。笑いの神様の知識を研究したいんですよね。参考書を持ってるので差し上げます。
Oh. Hammerlord.
適当なこと言われてる気がするけど。でもありがとう。
Detective word. Sure. Just Ashbel keeping track of what people say so he can see if there's similarities to stories. Fair enough. Okay, after this, I'm gonna... Oh, perfect. After this, I was gonna say I'm gonna quickly go to the bathroom and stretch and take my break real quick. And then I'll be right back. Because, I need to get some more water. Next, refill. Yes, I will do that. Let me do this, and then... Right, I have returned.
貪欲について調べてる？お前たちもこの運命を歩みたいのか？
貪欲の運命を歩むって暴飲暴食すること言ってる？
さすが！ちびっこはみんなでかいものかっこいいって思うだろ？ブルドーザーとか怪獣みたいな。俺の憧れはウロボロスだ。誰も勝てないだろう。
ちょっと落ち着いて。
貪欲の後人に俺はなる。みんな食ってやるんだ。うまいのもまずいのも食えるものみんな。ついに俺は鼻をつまんでルーズ年金を飲み込んだ。そうしたらソウが見てくれた。
ウロボロスがか？
あはだよ。残念。
いい加減にして。うるさい。
あとあの先行嘘ついてるぞ。愚者は負けてなんかない。未着とドロシーが貪欲が気づかないうちにその皮をクレープみたいにくるくる丸めて盗んだんだ。それでソは消えちまった。ほらコズミックフォースにも貪欲のカードってないだろ。俺は運営に抗議したのに。
集中して勉強しなさい。
みんな授業初日はどうだった？
Ew.
特別にお迎えに来てあげたよ。
Why does she keep coming back, man? I don't want her to come back.
今までどこ行ってたの？ドアを開けてくれたと思ったらいなくなっちゃうし。まさかまた変なこと考えてないよね。
まだ疑ってるの？イバナ傷ついちゃう。漫画の時なんて一人でパブ中の絵文字を相手取ってワールドエンドで大激戦を繰り広げてたのに、仮面まですり減らしてさ。ただここで一番ありふれてるものって噂話だよ。貪欲がアハに噛みついたり、アハが貪欲を追いかけ回したり、そんなのいちいち調べてたらいつまで経っても終わらないんじゃないかな。
一旦情報を整理しようか。今ある手がかりは確かにめちゃくちゃだ。
I'm glad that Asheville has to do the thinking and not me, which is great.
原理はわからないけど、この電球をつけると賢くなるんだって。
お友達はあんたが借りてること知ってるの？
貴族に銃を突きつけられてるのにそんなこと気にしてるの？大丈夫。
I has idea. What's your idea?
そう？じゃあまずうちが試してみようかな。
どうもうさんくさいが、本当に大丈夫なのかい？
うん。もし本当に危ない時は頭の中のある子が守ってくれるから。
効果はなさそうだな。
完全に理解したよ。直接結論に切り込んでくね。絶滅大君が敵なら解明すべき疑問はただ一つ。貴弱がどうやって優越を壊滅させるつもりなのか。
前言撤回。効果適面だ。
ナヌークが大君を抜擢する時の傾向から考えて、 貴弱が元仮面の愚者でアッハの弱点を知ってたとしてもおかしくないと思う。アイオーンと運命の縮図になってる二層楽園で人々は偽りの快楽に溺れて
Okay, guys.
抜け出せなくな
I
って
want to do more, but I'm actually
いろんな人が
falling
不満
asleep
を言ってる
again.
の。
I think my sleep schedule is really fucked
優
up.
越じゃない。
We might have to play and finish this in like 3 streams, not because I'm getting too distracted, but because I'm getting really tired.
真相にまた一歩近づいたようだ。
And I want to enjoy it.
そう答えはもう目の前にある。貴弱はあんただよ火花。
証拠は
あるよ。単純すぎてみんな見落としてたの。証拠はあんたはうちがこの世界で列車を降りて最初に会った人だから。
ねえ、もし火花が本当に貴弱だったら君とアシゲちゃんは生きて学校を出られたかな。
Unfortunately, my ideas are flawed.
それはそうだね。
もうそれ外して。
おかしいな。筋が通ってると思ったんだけど。
一つ教えてあげるね。推理に必要なのは義理とか人情じゃなくて計算し尽くされたトリックと厳密なロジック。見て見て、本格派ミステリの巨匠花火だよ。
わざわざこのために着替えたの？
まずウロボロスは食べることが好きでしょ。そしてソに食べられたものは消えてなくなっちゃう。つまり貪欲も壊滅の一種なの。
Nope, we don't talk. No.
これは一人二役の古典的ミステリー。優越を殺そうとしてるのは貪欲が演じる絶滅大君貴弱。あれ、花火何言ってるの？
もう本格派じゃなくてポンコツ派じゃん。
Hold on a minute. Sorry.
やっとわかった。その電球は仮説を
My
合理
brain
的
is
にでき
like-
る道具か。
She's like, my brain's just like, damn, what are these ideas? Some of them are fun, some of them are just like, that's a bit stretch, but sure.
これが今一番信用できる情報だな。
そんな真面目にならないでよ、名探偵ちゃん。君の腕前見せてくれない？あ、ところで君の推理は何派？
僕かい？僕はハードボイルド派だ。緻密な謎解きはせずスピーディーに問題の急所を狙う。オタクの見解は確かに正しい。貴弱はナヌークがアッハを暗殺するための道具だ。貴弱が何を企んでいるにせよその目的は変わらない。一般的に知られてるアイオンを殺す方法は3つあるがわかるかい？
大きい運命が小さい方を飲み込むのとアイオン同士の戦いとあとなんだっけ？
アイオンを自らの運命に背かせることだ。
Imposter syndrome?
でもどれも二層楽園でできるのかな。そもそも貴弱がバカンスじゃなくて仕事をしに来たってどうして言い切れるの？
地面の下からとんでもないお宝が出てきたからさ。ウロボロスに関する物語からもいくつか注目すべき名前が掘り出されてる。
Mirai was the Aeon with lazy noodle legs. We kill the Aeon by making them buff. True.
そう、僕が一番気になってるのが彼だ。物語のパターンは何通りもあったが、結局同じところに行き着く。未着は何らかの方法で貪欲に勝った。
確かに。でもその未着って誰なんだろう。あんたは知ってる？
未着。
That's Sanko
も
back
ち
there.
ろん知っているはずですよ。パブでその名前を知らない人はいませんから。大昔ジョークに嫌気がさしたその名の持ち主は仮面を捨てて去っていきました。彼が弔い霊人になったという人もいれば、イックスのブラックホールに飛び込んだという人もいます。
Guys, we don't joke about stuff like
し
this.
かしそんなことはどうでもいいんです。重要なのは火花さん。僕の大爆笑火花を取ったのはやっぱりあなただったんですね。
そんなことだろうと思った。
返してください。それは大口のお客様が急ぎで求めているものなんです。
返してたなんて人聞きが悪いな。火花はこの子が迷子になってたからお家に連れてってあげただけだよ。でも欲しいの？ならあげるな。
やめてください。あれ、返してくれるんですか？あなたらしくないですね。
やめて。なら火花がもらっとくね。バイバ
待ってくださいよ。
だな、私立探偵を雇ってみないかい？
ちょっと。
僕の代わりに彼女を捕まえられるんですか？
もちろん、半日もあれば必ず品物も回収できることを請け合おう。ただその代わりにさっきの話をもう少
Tricked
し
him
詳しく聞
into
かせてくれ
saying
ないか？
doesn't want it back and then proves true.
ああ、彼が狙いですか。いいでしょう。ですが情報には価値があります。僕は安売りしませんよ。探偵料をタダにするだけでは少々足りないんじゃないですか。
いいねで買おう。
パールさんにつけといてくれ。
Ouch.
冗談ですよ。お金の話なんて野暮ですからね。請求列車とはお付き合いがありますし、ぼったくったりはしません。あなた方が探しているその未着は、名前の通りたどり着けない場所はなく、まだ行っていない場所があるだけという人物です。仮面の愚者の鏡である彼は歓迎されない場所にしか現れません。例えば弔い霊人の舞台や友人の結婚式、果てには貪欲の口の中、すべては優越のためです。
話がつながった。噂話の原型はこれか。それでその彼はオタクの友人なのか？
まさか。僕が子供だった時にはすでに歴史の教科書に出てくる人でしたよ。彼がパブを去ったのは 第二次繁栄の頃で3万丁ものジョークを聞いた後、二度と笑わなくなったのだそうです。パブを去る前に彼は一言残したのですが、当時は誰も気に留めもしませんでした。それがユエツはとっくの昔に死んだです。
Yeah, I should actually just go to sleep
パ
after
ブを
this.
去って彼はどこに行ったんだ？
さあ、パブにいる人はてんで勝手なことを言いますから。ただ一つ知っているのは、彼が本当のワールドエンドに行くと言ってそれきり姿を消したことだけです。
それどうやって知ったの？
長いこと裏の世界を渡り歩いてますから、つてがあるんですよ。僕だってちゃんと仕事しているんですから。とにかくこの散歩を信じておけば大丈夫です。それで火花の件ですが。
任せてくれ。男に二言はない。
Oh, I had a thought for a minute. What happens if the Lord Ravager used to be a mass fool? That'd be kind of interesting. No, it just seems like... Just because I don't see that that couldn't be a thing. I have no reason to suspect or say this at all. I'm just saying this out loud and my brain just being like, yep, that could be a thing. And that could be a very funny thing. But I'm not too sure. Hey, do you know what JP Sampo voice reminds me of? What?
ほら言っただろう。1割でも真実なら十分だって。
そうだね。でも未着の言葉って結構
Derek
怖くない？
Crowley. Yeah, I mean a lot of the, what did I say? A good amount of like the like a good amount, I should say, like JP voice actors who voice a Hoyo game has voiced like a Twisted Wonderland character. Is it principal? Yeah, I know. It's like the same range-ish kind of there and the same kind of like tone and attitude. I mean, I'll hate them. JP voice actors, Leona's voice, also same voice actor, so.
未着には怪しい点が多すぎる。きっと貴弱とも関係があるんだろう。だが、パブはもう調べ尽くした。次はもう一人の専門家に会いに行こう。おっと、噂をすればなんとやらだな。オタクを呼び出すとはさすが泉州の将軍だ。
私も驚きました。オンパロスを離れてまだ間もないというのに、皆さんはまた絶滅大軍に目をつけられてしまったのですね。
ルアンメイ、それにテン？
高校将軍の指示を受けまして、ちょうど間に合ったようですね。
泉州からの頼みでは断れないと思い、招きに応じましたが、実際に来てみて、この旅が無駄ではなかったと分かりました。
Oh my god! I think this is so funny. I like how both Asheville and Runway are like having drinks, and then March back there's just like confused and shocked. Did you have any more videos for tonight, or are we pushing them off for tomorrow? I didn't have any more videos other than to look at leaks, so we can definitely do that whenever.
早速本題に入りましょう。ウロボロスはすでに死んでいて、その死は幾重にも隠されています。
驚くことではないな。宇宙の公害の後、ソは姿を消し、行き先については諸説ある。博識学会は貪欲は満腹になったから休眠に入ったと主張してるが、僕はそうは思わない。食後のうたた寝が好きな学者連中のことだ。自分たちを重ねてるんだろう。
You know what's funny? Many Lofu updates. Oh, Runway to study Leviathans. Now they're here. That's true! Yeah, I do remember that. Well, yeah, here we go.
まあ、その右手の影もその証拠の一つですから、当然といえば当然でしょう。皆さんにお話ししてはどうでしょう。あの時、巡回レンジャーがウェンワークで経験したことを。
ウェンワークか。
生命のウェンワーク。あのウィンの星では不思議な現象が見られるそうです。生い茂った植物が雑草のように刈り取られるサイクルを数十年単位で繰り返しているのだとか。まるで幻月遊戯のように。
Von Rock is also one of the planetary relics. Hey, let's go!
どういうこと？植物とか成長とかって豊穣をイメージするものじゃないの？ちょっと待って。
お気づきのようですね。そう、豊穣も2つの世界の共通点なのです。偶然も重なりすぎればもはや偶然とは言えません。シナズさん、巡回レンジャーの首領ラムンチャさん、七死人さんに説明してもらえませんか？
ウェンワークの時にはもう僕は巡回レンジャーではなかったけれども。
Some planetary relics have lore. Nobody reads info, some which important. Bro, doesn't mean I have to be like Genshin where I have to read some of this stuff. Well, I mean, at least like not 99% of understand, or no, I shouldn't say that. It's not like there's 30 to 40% of the knowledge gap from the story that I need to know is just in the relics and me reading items and a bunch of other things. Like the majority of it is in the story already.
オタクの仮説はおおよそ合ってる。生命を研究課題にする天才はオタクだけじゃない。僕が駆けつけた時、人類耐火実験は今にも始まろうとしていた。原子博士の狙いは太古の居住。ウェンワークの地下にも貪欲の残骸があったんだ。
あなたが彼を食い止めたのですね。
Let's say they'll mention a dead world. It'd be highly likely that dead world became a planetary relic, and we can read what led to its demise. See? It's like extra things. It's like it doesn't need to, like you don't have to read it if you don't want to, but it gives you more context and more information.
そうでしたか。今アハトピアの地下深くにも古獣の死骸が埋まっています。私の推測が正しければ、数えきれないほどの星々で似たようなことが行われているはずです。アッハはウロボロスの体を星々に封じ込めては豊穣で抑え込み、ゲームと称して貪欲の運命の力を吸い取る。
Can I feel like I hate my life now? I really just do.
それが幻月遊戯なのでしょう。
You could read it or forget about it, up to the player and how obsessed with lore they are. At the very least, main story mentions names so that planetary relics aren't just unrelated random planets that become gear. That's true. But like my point about reading the relics, Nobu, is that it's optional. You don't have to. You can, and it helps, you know, gives you more context and puts other things in there as more lore. And it's optional lore. Unlike Genshin, where like not reading an artifact or reading you know, specific item descriptions or like doing specific quests is like a knowledge dip, like a knowledge gap for you in like the lore of Genshin, which is like dumb.
きっと覚えていますよね。列車は私に古獣の亡骸を運んでくれたことがあります。ただあれが唯一のコレクションというわけではないのです。古獣の亡骸を年代順に並べると面白い事実が浮かび上がりました。1500期以上前のとある時、アキビリが理想のために旅を始めたばかりの頃です。その時を境に貪欲の創造物は皆同じ期間、未来を失っていました。
それはどういう意味だ？
これは捕食行為の目的が変わったことを意味します。繁殖体も円獣も虚空クジラも貪欲の運命を歩む獣たちは遺伝子情報の中から味覚器官に関する因子を失い、ただ飲み込むことしか知らない生きたブラックホールと化したのです。これは決して自然な進化によるものではありません。模擬宇宙を通じて調査したところ、貪欲の運命からある概念が消失するという分岐点が見つかりました。考えてみてください。未来がもたらすものは何でしょうか？
美味しそう？
その通りです。味わうという行為は優越に属します。
アッハは貪欲の原動力を盗んだの？
模擬宇宙の結果では何の証明にもなりませんが、生命ただの直感ですが優越。
それを知ってるのはどれくらいいるんだ？
昔は2人だけでした。余生徒にしか教えませんでしたから。今は5人。
アッハとウロボロスの因縁を利用して神々の戦いを引き起こすか、交錯する運命に互いを飲み込ませるか。アイオンを殺す3つの方法のうち少なくとも2つは二層楽園で条件を揃えられる。
Hans just being like, we're gonna ruin your day all at once.
貴族がバカンスに来たなんて思うやつ
So
はいな
dumb,
いだ
so
ろうな。
annoying.
ではそろそろそちらの由来についてお話しいただけますか？
影のことか？
You can explain, finally?
これはウェンワークとは関係ない。
Ready for armed truth? Yes, I need to tell me.
と言いますと。
とでも言っておこうか。実は請求列車と関わるのも絶滅大軍を相手にするのも今回が初めてじゃない。僕の故郷がチューラに壊滅させられた時、昔のナビゲーターに会ったことがある。
Oh.
ナビゲーターって列車の？
ああ、スターゲイザー試験だ。当時すでに引退済みだったが。
Oh, yes, I looked this up in relation to. I remember I looked this up in regards to Asheville when he came out and stuff like that. Let's go. They put it in.
影のことは彼から教わった。試験の話では彼と列車が宇宙の辺境を開拓した時に残された数ある遺産のうちの一つだそうだ。それで僕はレンジャーを率いて影を鎮圧しチューラを暗殺する計画を立てた。だがなぜ影がそこにあったかは知らない。
シナズさん、何かおかしいと思いませんか？
おかしい？
重なりすぎた偶然はもはや偶然とは言えません。実験データの曲線グラフも完璧すぎるとかえって不気味です。念のためもう一度整理してみましょう。先ほどお二人はパブでどんな情報を得ましたか？
希釈かもしれない人が貪欲の秘密を知ってるっぽくて、あとその人は姿を消す前にワールドエンドに行くって言い残したみたい。
では
前のナビゲーターが列車が宇宙を開拓した時の遺産って言ってたんだよね。
ではもしワールドエンドがパブのことではないとしたら、
それ答えられる人いないんじゃない？アキビリも知らないでしょ。待って、まさか。
未着が行くのは歓迎されてない場所だけ。パブを去った後請求列車に乗ったのか。
探偵ごっこはそこまでだ。
Oh no. We're so fucked. Oh, we're so fucked. Good bullshit. Oh no, Asheville.
言っておくが、俺の計画を狂わせられる奴は多くない。 だがあんたは昔も今もその数少ない一人だ。
やっぱりオタクだったか。
知ってるだろう、坊主。俺は押しかけるのが大好きだと。
They redacted everything until only keywords were made. Yeah. Fuck. See, this is the reason why I hate the destruction. I hate the Lord Ravagers. This is dumb and this is stupid that I have to deal with another one after I did Frank Boris. This is dumb and this is stupid. I hate it. I hate it. I really do. If everything else was already like to the degree of it's fine in relation to Blade stuff. We learn more things about Himiko that possibly could be good or bad. And then now this.
Pearl が海原市の港に迎えの船を手配してくれてるんだよね。これから行くところにグラフィエの手がかりがあるらしいけど、本当かな？
方は駅員にお申し付けください。
If you're dipping, now's the time. Yeah, I was gonna say. I'm going to dip now, and then I'd rather spend more days playing and enjoying the story than just kind of breezing through it and then getting fucked because I didn't pay attention to the story. But so far, it's good. I'm getting lore drops about like a lot of the lore related stuff and some of the questions and things I had before. But I guess in terms of like, just a minute ago we were talking about, you know, figuring things out about the Lord Ravager and other things. I'm like, very fun. We love it when they do stuff like that. It's just great. There's a break area. It's lots of lore and connect the dots. Yeah, definitely. Like that entire conversation with like Run Mei, like just a minute ago, it was like, here's a lot of coincidences. I don't think it's coincidental. And then we start connecting more and more dots, and then we're just left with, oh fuck, it's this person that we're reading about is literally this guy. And then I'm just like, oh my god. I love it when I click into it too. I'm just like, damn. Also, I love when, I like how I got a... Also, I don't know how I feel about, like, here I get the Aeon lore drop. Well, actually, the Aeon lore drop in general is good, just because then that just clarifies things for veracity. And then we got the lore drop about the... Hey, Ashvale, what about your arm? In which then I say, I need more. I also was, like, not surprised about the whole, like, stuff that Ashville was saying about, Zulo? And also the old navigator, just because I kind of googled a little bit about Ashville previously before when he, first came out, so I did a little bit of that. I don't know if you realize. What are we I don't... What part? Sorry. It's kind of implying that Entre the Masked Fool abandoned his mask and became a Lord Ravager. Yeah, which then that's why I was like, fuck. Like, that's bullshit. Like, why? I need to know the reason why. That's why when I said before, it was really funny if the Lord Ravager that is right now that we're dealing with, if he was a masked fool because of what Sampo said earlier. Which then, now that I said that, when Sampo like talked about it before, and then now Run Mei talked about it, I'm like, well, there could be a chance. Or this guy could be, you know, you know, or it could be another Lord Ravager. Who knows? It could have been an older one, because like the one that Ashvale was talking about before, Zulo, I think that was an old Lord Ravager, because I looked that up about Ashvale. So could have been an older Lord Ravager. It doesn't have to be the one that we're dealing with right now, right? You set it into existence. Bad Mirai. Yeah, oops. My pee. It's fine. I'll just sleep on this tonight and try to convince myself otherwise that this guy is fine and it'll be okay. So yeah. But other than that, I'm good. So I guess we learned about more like Lord Ravager stuff. So I'm assuming the next couple of things we're gonna talk about is probably like Himiko and blade related things. Sorry, I hiccuped a little bit. So hopefully, like, it's not gonna be less annoying, but it'll be a little bit more chill. Hopefully, maybe. Hopefully it's not gonna be like very dramatic and shit. Actually, no, it will be dramatic and shit. What am I saying? Anyways, I'm just gonna swap over to a different screen for a minute here, so then we can chat for a second, and then I will leave you guys to it for today. Thank you guys for coming out. I really appreciate it. I know today wasn't a really long stream, but I rather quit earlier than start falling asleep more and kind of not paying attention to the story, because I'm really interested in Star Rail lore and the story currently right now, so I really want to pay attention as much as possible. So if I have to call like quits earlier, I'd rather do that and be more ready for it tomorrow. But we did get through a good amount of sections. We have like about 4 more sections left, but I assume that they're going to be a bit longer because of we're going to have to cover a lot of Himiko and Blade related stuff now, so it's going to be probably decently long. And then we have to go through Blade's struggle at his funeral with Shuha? I forget, it's the Emanator of Abundance. I forget its name. So we're gonna have that stuff to deal with, and then we're gonna learn some stuff about Himiko, which that'll be fun. I don't know if anything shocking will happen, but yeah. But like I said before, I'm Shuhu. Thank you, Nobu. It's AOG. When is it not dramatic? That is true. When is it not dramatic and when is it not sad? That is true. That is true. But yeah, like I said before, I like how this beginning part that we did go through is, you know, doing some more lore, talking stuff about Veracity, and then kind of talking about the Lord Ravager and kind of connecting some of the dots to, you know, some people and stuff like that. So it was good. Forgot to ask, has your mouth recovered from hot food? Yes, it has finally recovered from hot food. It is pretty much back to normal. Now it took like almost like an entire week. Almost an entire week. Actually, it did take an entire week because I fucked it up on like, was it Friday? Yeah, Friday. And then now it's like Wednesday because it's like 12 o'clock for me, so Wednesday. So almost a whole week. Almost took a whole week. The following day after when I burned my mouth on Friday, so Saturday, it wasn't as bad. It didn't hurt as much because I think because I burnt the roof of my mouth so badly that like I said, it felt like not that I've ever had a second-degree burn, but it felt like that instead of like a regular like, you know, like burn or something that you accidentally because you touched something hot. It was worse than that. But the following day it got a lot better. It wasn't as like, it didn't hurt as much, but definitely like I couldn't eat in a good like big patch on my mouth because that, I guess that was the part that got like hit the worst. So I had to eat like on the side of my mouth a little bit, which was not too bad. I could still eat a couple of things. I just had to be a bit more careful, and then by like Sunday and Monday was pretty okay. I could eat in that spot, like I could feel it a little bit, but it wasn't too bad. And then now here I am. It's all good. Bravo, Mirai's tongue can taste things and say words properly. That's true. I can talk normally, I can eat things, and I don't have to worry about literal pain every single time I do either one of those things. So yeah, I'm doing a lot better now. Thank you for asking, Nobu. Yeah, so that's it for me today. I really appreciate it. Again, like I said, sorry for the shorter stream. Like I said, I'd rather bail out early and spend more days playing the game than just like kind of forgetting what I went through and kind of falling asleep and stuff. Because like I said, I'm interested in the lore and stuff like that, and in the game and in the story, so I want to be there and pay attention. So yeah, thank you Nobu, thank you Ab, thank you Milk Small, thank you Popa. I really appreciate it for you guys coming. We'll be coming back to this for the rest of the week. I don't know if we'll finish this by tomorrow. There is 4 more sections, but we'll see how much we get done. If we get done early, I have things I can do in Star Rail, or we can do some other things on Friday, so we'll see how far things go and stuff like that. Have a good night rest. Sleep as busy as you all, don't overwork if you don't have to sleep, and if you ain't busy. I'm not busy tomorrow. I hope I can get in an extra 5-10 minute nap somewhere in the afternoon, so then it won't be as bad. So we'll see. But I do have to wake up in the morning like normal time, so we'll see how it goes. Like I said, tomorrow we're gonna play more Star Rail. We'll see where we get. We may or may not do more on Friday, or we might do something else. It depends. But otherwise, that's it for me today. I really appreciate you guys coming out, watching me start the 4.3 update for Star Rail, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Maybe Nobu should message nap time a few hours before. That is true, I could nap a little bit before, but it wouldn't be the best idea. It is definitely an idea, but we'll see how it goes. And remember to take lots of breaks when doing art. That is true, I am taking the breaks. I finished the sketch, I started on some of the line art, and that's about it. I haven't touched it for a little bit of time, just because I've been really tired the last week, and now, so I haven't really touched it other than doing that, but yeah. Alright, I'll see you guys tomorrow for more Star Rail, and if not, I'll see you guys next time. Same with lore writing. Well, I mean, the lore writing is the only thing, the only thing I was working on is the thing I posted about Punchy, and that's it. So, yeah, I haven't been writing anything else. I just wanted to finish it because it's been sitting there for ages, and I had to literally write, like, one last part, and then I was done. And then I just had to post it. But yeah. But yeah, if you didn't know, I have lore stories, and I have stories for other people in my lore, so if you want to read it, go read it. I literally updated it very recently, for one of the characters at least anyways. Bye bye, see you later, and sleep well. Thank you, app, I really appreciate it. Alright, I'm gonna head out now, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for more Star Rail. Alright, bye guys, bye bye.